Ugh. I really want to make a Gears video today. Trying to find a fucking game. Um, it's been I've been sitting here for like 10, 15 minutes trying to find a game. I heard and I've seen that Gears Ultimate Edition is now populated again on both Xbox and PC. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna hop on here and make a video because I have been craving some Gears One action, especially due to the hype for Gears Reloaded. So yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here, hoping that we get a fucking game because I would just love to play some OG Gears. I've been trying both King of the Hill and Team Deathmatch. I feel like I may have better luck in Team Deathmatch despite not really wanting to play TDM. I would rather play King of the Hill, but that's just how the life goes. So I'm gonna switch over to that and try to search it. I'll probably find a game moderately easier there. I don't know. Um, Maybe I need to switch my region again. Who knows? Maybe I need to go to Asia or Europe. Maybe that's the fucking the standard right now is to go to either one of those. But man, I just want to play some Gears of One to a degree. I really wish I could play like OG. Well, I mean, I can play OG Gears One. I mean, I have two fucking copies of it, but I would kill be able to like actually like record a video on OG Gears One because I know that there are people who still host lobbies on that game. Like I know that's an actual thing. If I could possibly like find a way to get my 360 set up and then like be able to record it and everything, I know I'd probably have to get a capture card. Who knows? I might do that at some point because honestly, I've been having a hankering to go back through and play Gears 2 and 3, and if I can get a way to record those, I'll be like ecstatic because I would love to talk about those games. To me, Gears 2 and 3 are like two like I would even say that for Gears 1, but Gears 2 and 3 I think definitely have like a larger market and people like were really into those games compared to 1. But those are like I think two of the most iconic 360 games. I would actually I that's on the same level of Halo like iconicness at this point. I feel like I don't know. Gears is like its own thing. It's the only game that I think ever really hit a large market doing what it did. I don't know. There's some other games too, but I don't know. Gears of War was just so fucking unique, and it played so differently from other games in like the third person cover shooter genre. Um, and I really would love to do videos on 2 and 3, like talking about the campaigns, the multiplayer, horde mode, and all that shit, because there's so much to those games that is so unique and so embedded in me as like a gamer. I guess the best way for me to put it. Like I grew up playing so much Gears of War that it's like not even funny. Like I remember the first time like I had game battles was just to play Gears of War. Of course, I couldn't do like wager matches. I could only do things that like weren't wager because I was a fucking child basically. But I remember running those. I had like a little squad that I would run with back in the day, and oh my god, I miss it so much. Like that was to me like the start of me like really falling in love with gaming was running like game battles. Or one thing that we used to do if you like wanted to run just snipe matches, you would like go queue up a game in like Gears 1, you'd go find a lobby, and then you would just like invite all of them to a private game and then just run snipers only. That shit was also just so goaded. Or shoddy snipes too is like another thing we used to do back in the day. And man, I love this game. I recently tried to do a playthrough with my buddy on Gears Ultimate Edition before I put up my big Gears of War 1 video I did, which if you haven't went and watched that, you definitely should. I did a video kind of like talking about like my history with Gears of War 1 and how much this game like genuinely does mean to me as a gamer. Because I do, as much as like I am a Halo kid and how I like say Halo started my obsession with first person shooters, Gears of War was a game that opened me up to so much more. Because like at a young age, like I liked Halo for the multiplayer. I didn't really care for like the story side of Halo. I didn't really care about that till like teen years. Honestly, I was just like, yeah, Halo's fun multiplayer, but the story's just not that cool. That was like way later in my life, to be completely honest. But Gears of War like hooked me in instantly with like the characters, the multiplayer, all the modes. Especially like Gears 2 with its implementation of Horde mode. And then of course I didn't have like Xbox Live at the time, like really, during like way back in the day. I got Xbox Live, I think like what, 2010 or 11. I think I don't really remember, to be completely honest, when I got Xbox Live originally. Mostly because my dad didn't want to pay for it. I do specifically remember this, but I remember like first getting Xbox Live, or like before that I would run like bot lobbies and Gears 2 and just like have fun. And that like kind of got me used to like the multiplayer component of it. So like when I did get Xbox Live and I went and played like Gears 1 game battles or Gears 2, and then even later like 3, like I just like really hooked me in, and I knew how to play already. Like I kind of had like an idea. I remember like the thing that I had to get used to was like using the Nasher a lot more often than what I expected in multiplayer. I don't know why. I just kind of like did not expect that to be like the weapon of choice most of the time. And it always kind of has been the Nasher. Like it's kind of been like the Gears meta. I will say this: I do hope with Gears E-Day, if it has a multiplayer component, I really do hope they like I don't know, make the multiplayer more unique feeling, I guess is the best way for me to put it. I don't know how else to explain it. Um, but I do feel like the meta for Gears like really does throw off a lot of new players coming into playing this series. I feel like a lot of people get really thrown off by it. It's not something that they necessarily expect. At least like coming from other shooters where like there's like a bunch of different ways you can play. Gears of War has like always had like a set in stone like foundation of how you play Gears, and it's always been unique. But I don't know if it would apply or appeal to a large player base necessarily. It always kind of like makes me confused with like what they could do in the future for Gears multiplayer because I feel like there's like a lot of opportunity within the multiplayer for Gears of War, but I feel like they've never really honed in on it for some reason. Um, Even though like competitively, I think Gears is like one of the most fun games to fucking watch. It's so fast and it's so like on the edge of your seat. It's very tactical, but also like very chaotic at the same time. Like I feel like Gears has like a reach for that definitely on a competitive end. I mean I've talked about it before with like even within the HCS, like one of my favorite Gears Pro players is now in the HCS, which is Mental. I've always loved him and how he plays, but um like I don't know. I feel like there just needs to be a way for them to like really hone in on it. And if I can't find a game, man, I'm gonna be so sad. We're gonna see if we do. I'm 11 minutes into this and I still haven't found a fucking game. I just changed my nat type. See if it would work. I don't know. I think it's too early to find a game. Well, I tried to play Gears 1, but I legit could not find a game. Dude, okay, I thought my fucking shit just crashed. I was about to freak the fuck out. And I was about to be like, dude, I'm so not winning today. I was about to like fucking give up and fucking cry. Yeah, so we're back on Splitgate because I can't find a game on fucking Gears 1. Anyway, here's an update. We finished Sabrask yesterday, so that's completely fucking done. I still got to get this last level on fucking Eros, but it's not counting, so I don't know what's going on with that. Meridian, I have finished the Synapse. I've almost done with this first pistol, and I got one more level left to get on the shotgun, which is basically just like not even a full level. And then we're going to do the Hyperline, and then the Quantum, and then the Phasma, and then we also got to do the Coil and the Burst. So yeah, we're going to get those done as well. But yeah, that's basically all that I've been doing when it comes to Splitgate. I'm also, yeah, I mean, I've talked about it before in other videos. I've been 100%ing Borderlands 1. I got to get Bradshaw on tonight with me because, dog, some of these quests for some of the DLCs on playthrough 2 specifically, I really got to have somebody in there to fucking, you know, help me deal fucking damage. I've had, like, multiple occurrences because I'm doing the Moxie one right now, the Underdome, or the whatever the fuck it is, the Death one. I don't know what it's called. Um, or like the exact title of it. I've had like multiple occurrences on the second arena where I will be in cover healing and I'll just get shot through a random fucking object and die. And I'm like, dude, this is becoming fucking irritating. So yeah, I'm planning to get Bradshaw on to do that. And then we also got to do Krogmarax. There's like another boss that I need to defeat as well in the General Knox DLC, and then I got the one more other one to do. I already did the Jacobs one, the what is it, Dr. Ned Island of the Undead or whatever the fuck it's called. That one. I've already completed that DLC before. I did that on my first playthrough, and it was pretty easy. I just went ahead and did it. I might do it again though. But I do got to hit level 69 as well. I got to max out my character, and then I got to go through and play each other individual character, and get kills with their fucking abilities because that's another challenge that I need to get out of the way and finish. But other than that, though, like it's honestly been pretty fucking fun and easy. But yeah, we're finishing the Splitgate fucking grind. It's not been too bad to be completely honest. If anything, this grind has been actually pretty fucking fun for Splitgate too because I'm just like I don't know. I'm like generally pretty fucking good at the game. I will say I see a lot of people posting like BTB clips and stuff, shit like that, or not BTB. What is it, Onslaught clips and stuff like that. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I really like. I feel like BTB like adjacent modes and shit like that are such like a low standard for clips because it's so fucking easy to hit them because it's a lot of people who aren't really that good at the game playing it, and I'm like, dude, just go play like regular ass multiplayer if you were that good. Like, just go for clips playing like actual MP and then show them off because I would rather you hit that. It would look a lot better to me. I don't know. Maybe I just have too high of a standard. Maybe I'm, you know, maybe I'm clip rotted or something like that. I don't fucking know. This mode is like so odd because I either get lobbies where like people are actually like moving around the map, they want to get kills, they want to, you know, play the objective like aggressively, and then I get modes like lobbies like this where I spent literally the first 2 minutes walking around the map and I didn't find a single motherfucker. Like that's crazy work. I really can't wait to use this fucking hyper line though. I actually generally like all the weapons on Meridian. They're all really fun. I feel the same way with arrows. Sabrask, not so much. Sabrask sometimes is fun to play, but the Trailblazer is really the only weapon I like. I like the burst rifle too. The jackhammer, I think, is pretty good. Also, I did see somebody leave a comment on my video, and I understand it was nothing like mean or anything, but they were telling me like what I should be running on arrows and stuff. While you all were getting arrows content, I'm not gonna lie, I was just kind of testing out every little thing on that fucking class just to see what it's like. That's what I've been doing with all of them. I've been like testing out all the different perks and all that jazz because it's just fun. What a fucking weirdo. I mean, I like 5. Don't get me wrong. I've defended Gears 5. Okay, listen, I'm a Gears 5 defender to a degree. Um, but like I've never been able to like really get into the multiplayer of that game compared to other Gears games. I don't know why. I just can't. Oh, okay. That's some shit from a butt. Fuck me, dude. That's annoying. Dude, can I get a fucking reload, please? I can't get a reload off. I'm getting fucked by the reload on this thing. I feel so fucking like slow right now because I've like not played. I didn't play like really much yet. I played a little bit yesterday, but not too much. You're dead. Get out of here. I gotta get back on my fucking game, dude. Oh, that dude got poopied on. Hey, goober. Okay, thank God. This thing's done now. Awesome. Let's fucking go. All right. We're done with that. Now I can just use this and we're good. I can play range now. I can actually like have some fights that you know, I'm not having to be fucking in their ass for. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely been a fucking game. Also, I'm trying to think of other stuff that's been going on, but there's like literally been fuck all going on, especially in like the world of Halo, which is, you know, typically what I'm talking about. There really hasn't actually, no, there has been one thing that's been going on. I don't know really how to talk about it because it's been done before, and like there's an argument for all sides of this whole debacle that's going on. So basically there's a new Halo book coming out this year. It kind of tells the story about what's going on between Infinite and what will assumingly be the next game. And it has some like plot points covered that have happened between the two. I'm gonna say this. I don't mind those things being in a book necessarily, but also I get people's irritation of it being in a book and not a mainline game because, to be fair, and this is just being completely honest, I don't know why I keep hitting my mic. I'm stupid. Okay, but I completely get why people are upset about it because there's going to be a lot of people who come into the next game and be just kind of confused or thrown off or upset that there's plot points that are missing and be like, this was never covered. Like, what the hell? Why is this missing? And I completely understand that sentiment. Like, do not get me wrong. I completely understand the sentiment when it comes to that. That is completely understandable on my end, as a player. Of course, we've seen it done in Halo before. For example, like a book like First Strike, which took place after the events of CE to kind of come into Halo 2. And that is, you know, a very well-received book. But I'm just going to be completely honest. A lot of people don't read the books. And I get it. Some people just aren't into reading, man. They just want the fucking story to be told in the game itself. I completely understand that. Like I said, even though I'm a proprietor for the books, I have most of them on my shelf behind me. I do genuinely enjoy the books. Like, they are very, very good. But I completely understand the fact that not a lot of... Dude, what the... Where is this dude at? He is always just in some random fucking location on the map. Like, I never know where he is. I try to fucking find him, and he's just, like, in fucking nowhere land. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Oh my God. The fucking Sabrask. But yeah, I completely understand why people are like not the happiest about that situation of like those things being covered within a book and not a mainline title. Because trust me, I get it, man. Not, like I said, not everyone's gonna read those books. In fact, I would say 99.9% of players are not gonna read those books. Like, let's just be honest here. Let's be frank. Let's be real as players of this fucking series. Oh, dude, can my team do something, please? I know y'all are not that good, but come on. Like, I'm getting no help on the slays. I'm getting no help in the fucking objective play. Like, it is, there is nothing going on my team's head this fucking game. All right, well, that's something. But I understand where people are coming from. Like, they want to see that in a game and not in a book. Actually, I don't care that it's in a book. I'll probably end up reading it or trying to like find a video that like kind of goes over what's going on. That's typically what I do. I do actually kind of want to do some videos involving the Halo book series to give people a more clear picture of what is going on in the Halo universe, because there's a lot that is covered within those books that should be covered. And I don't know a lot of creators that really go over those books and like what the story points mean, where it takes place at in the game's mainline stories, and just things of that nature. So I wouldn't mind doing a series like that. If you do want to see that, let me know down below, because I would love to do so. I think it would be really fun to get out there and actually go over these things. I actually wouldn't mind doing the same with the Gears books as well. I think those have a lot of cool, interesting story points. But there is a creator that's already done a video like that. His name is King Gab, so go watch that video. He's done like a full video on like the comics and everything like that. He takes a dude's like his videos like every point of the Locust War, and that includes a lot of stuff from the books as well. So I would definitely recommend going and checking that out. But I wouldn't mind doing my own style of video on that. Who knows? I might at some point. But I do want to do it for the Halo series, because I feel like the Halo series has a lot of missing lore that people just don't know about necessarily. So if you do, like I said, want to see that, look down below. Like, leave a comment, okay? And then also hit that subscribe button and hit the like button, because I put a lot of damn time into this content and I need people to watch it. But also, on top of that, I will be streaming tonight, by the way. I don't know exactly what we're going to be streaming yet. It might be Borderlands, it might be Gears, it might be Splitgate, might be Halo. I'm honestly not 100% sure yet. We did do a Halo stream a couple days ago. Me and Austin played. It was absolutely terrible. We had a not great time playing. But yeah, other than that, I'm going to hop out of here. I love you all, and I will catch you later.